Hi, this is Lauren for Heart of Phoenix to give you a fresh perspective for selling your home. You've done everything you were supposed to do to sell your house. You hired a professional realtor. You made the beds every morning and did the dishes every night. There were showings, but no offers that you could accept. So what went wrong? Usually when we look back at the situation, we find one or two fatal flaws that prevented a house from selling. If we can fix those flaws, we can change your results. There are just 3 factors that you have control over that will affect the length of time it takes to sell your house. These are the product, which is your house, promotion, or the marketing done by you and your agent, and the price you set. We can look at the relationship among these 3 factors as a simple mathematical calculation. If we can increase the value of the bottom half of the fraction, or lower the value of the top half of the fraction, the time on market will go down. Anything that decreases the bottom or increases the top will increase the time it takes to sell your house, if it sells at all. So let's consider each of these factors in a little more depth. Location can be a big plus if you have a scenic view from your back patio, but it can be a negative if your house is on a busy street or is next to some less than desirable commercial operation of some kind. You can't control the location. You can take steps, though, to minimize its impact or enhance other features so they outweigh what may be perceived as a negative. First impressions might become lasting impressions, so curb appeal is an important consideration for any home seller. When was the last time you painted your house? Are there any dead trees or shrubs in the yard? Does the entrance look inviting to anyone walking up to the front door? If a buyer doesn't even want to get out of the car when they stop in front of your house, you don't have a good chance of getting an offer from them. Think about the overall condition of your home. Are there leaky faucets, broken door handles, pet odors, or dirty, worn-out carpets? What we call deferred maintenance may seem like a bunch of little annoyances to you, but an accumulation of them will greatly lower the value of your home in the eyes of potential buyers. It is very important that buyers are able to see themselves living in your house. Not only should it be clean, but also decluttered and depersonalized. You are moving out soon anyway, so box up your knickknacks and family photos and remove unneeded furniture. Clear off the kitchen counter and clean out the closets, and the garage too. You may need to repaint in neutral colors. Think about the model homes in new home communities. They look ready to move in, not like they have been lived in. What did you and your agent do to market your home? The MLS is the most effective tool for selling homes. It is fair to ask, though, if you got everything out of it that you could. How many pictures were included? Was the description appealing, and did all the important features get highlighted? Could someone follow the directions to your house and actually find it? It is important for you to review and approve what your agent creates. Did you put up a for sale sign and put a lockbox on the house? These 2 things should just be givens for anyone attempting to sell their house. In today's world, nearly every buyer uses the internet at some point in their home search. Did your agent put your house on a variety of websites that generate a lot of traffic? Or did they put it on just their own website that gets just a few hits per year? Even in the internet world, direct marketing can be a key component of your marketing effort. Did your agent send out cards to the surrounding neighborhood about your sale? Did they send any personal emails to agents who work in your area? Were there any flyers created and distributed to help get the word out that your home was for sale? Making your house accessible to prospective buyers is one of your responsibilities in the marketing of your home. What hours are agents permitted to bring buyers through your home? Do you have uncooperative tenants living in the house? Do you have alarms set or dogs that have to be avoided? Are there any rooms or areas that buyers are locked out of? If it is going to be difficult to see your home, buyers are likely to just skip it. There are some additional incentives you can use to make your house more appealing than the competition. Consider offering a prepaid home warranty rather than making the buyer ask for it in the contract. Having your home pre-inspected will alleviate buyers' concerns about the condition of the roof and the mechanical, plumbing, and electrical systems. Finally, remember that the commission you pay your agent has to be split with the buyer's agent. Is there going to be enough there to make buyer's agents want to show your house instead of others? The number one fatal flaw for expired listings is overpricing. No amount of marketing, no amount of sprucing up the presentation is going to outweigh an overpriced house. Everyone thinks their home is unique and that it ought to be worth more than the competition, so they want to try a higher price just for a little while. A necessary but difficult first step in setting a price for your home is to detach yourself from it emotionally. It is just a commodity, and soon it will not even be yours. Your home gets its best exposure in the first 30 days it's on the market. Because of the internet, anyone looking for a home like yours is going to know about it and be able to compare it to others they are considering. If yours is overpriced, it will drop to the bottom of their list to see. Anyone who does come to see it may be hesitant to make a market-based offer for fear of it being taken as an insulting, low-ball offer. Overpriced listings also limit a buyer's financing options. If they need a loan to buy your house, then your house must be able to appraise for at least the loan amount. If it doesn't, you will be left with only those buyers who can pay with cash. As pointed out earlier, the higher price just extends the time your house will be on the market. This is not what you want if you need to move on to a new job or maybe even be forced to be making 2 mortgage payments. You must price your house to be competitive under the current market conditions. The amount that you paid, the amount that you owe, the amount that you need for your next down payment have nothing to do with today's market value for your home. Your agent can look up the prices of houses like yours that are currently for sale and the prices paid for those that have been sold recently. You want to find a range that is above those that have already sold, but still be at the lower end of those on the market now. Pricing is not an exact science. If the results of the marketing efforts are not generating the traffic you expected, you must be willing to admit you made a mistake and go back to reconsider what changes can be made. We hope we have been able to give you some food for thought about the sale of your home. If the time has come for you to have someone with a fresh perspective take a look at your situation, what has been done right, and what can be improved, please feel free to call or text Gary at 602-750-1299 or email him at gary@heartoffphoenix.com.